Good afternoon for all of you. Hope you all can hear me well. Can someone confirm me whether you can hear me well? සුබ සන්ධ්‍යාවක් වේවා ඕගොල්ලෝ සියලු දෙනාටම. මං හිතනවා ඕගොල්ලන්ට මාව හොඳින් ඇහෙනවා කියලා. කාට හරි කන්ෆර්ම් කරන්න පුළුවන්ද මාව හොඳින් ඇහෙනවා කියලා? කාට හරි කන්ෆර්ම් කරන්න පුළුවන්ද මාව හොඳින් ඇහෙනවා කියලා? හරි. එතකොට අද ඔගොල්ලෝ බැලුවද දන්නේ නැහැ. So I have already uploaded, I have updated the entire course module on LMS. If I show you what I have uploaded there, so this will be kind of a review. So I hope you have already access for this GIT 2112 course module, data visualization and management. Okay, then the details, and up from lecture 1 to lecture 8, I have already uploaded everything. But last 3 recordings are not available because we have to get it from the cloud, but seems like the license have been expired. It will take another 1 week to get those 3 recordings. So after I receive those 3 recordings, I'll upload all those links here. So before that, I have updated all the lecture slides with the summary notes as well for your references. Not only that, for the week 1, I have updated a quiz. Okay, so this is the quiz 3. We have already done 2 quizzes as in class activities, and this will be the third quiz. So you have to do this on time. I have mentioned all the informations here. Once you click this, it will redirect to the quiz link. Okay, it will open another new window, another new tab, and it will open the quiz. So what you have to do, you have to enter your what you have to do, you have to enter your AF number, and then you have to access the you have to access the um quiz. Okay, this is about the quiz 3. And for the lecture 2 also, from the lecture 2 slides and everything, I have uploaded another quiz as well. Here we have the quiz number 4. So it will be starting only from March 24th, and it will be ended on 27th. Okay, so okay, I have done a mistake here. Enter your name. It's not the name. It should be the details of the AR number. So I'll change those informations on those 2 quizzes. Okay, those 2 quizzes. Then what you have to do, so this is the quiz, and then here for the lecture week number 2, for the second week lesson also, I have updated a complete note. Likewise, for all the theory lecture notes, what we have until today, until last week, for example, data management methods, we have done already 2 data visualization lectures, and I think 4 to 6 lectures on data management, data governance, data security. All those informations I have uploaded week by week. So please refer all the workings, all the updated notes and theories and slides and recordings as well. Okay, I hope this will be much clear for you. Okay, and also this will be help you to understand the lesson as well. So now, as you all know, since we have data visualization and data management. We have done few lectures on data management. So now what we are going to do, we are going to cover up few lectures on data visualizations. When it comes to data visualizations, already on your practical lessons, you all are using what we call the Power BI tool. And now you have kind of an hands-on experience. You have kind of an hands-on experience to what? Uh, do the visualizations on the Power BI tool. Okay. I will be doing some lectures on Tableau as well. Anyway, so from today onwards, we will be having lectures on data visualization. Okay. Is it clear up to this point? Do you have any doubts? So please ask your students, please ask your friends to do these quizzes. Otherwise, you will not be able to get the continuous assessment marks. Okay. To get some kind of a mark for continuous assessment, what you have to do, you have to complete all these stuffs. Okay, all these quizzes. So please don't neglect these ones. Okay, please do all the quizzes and assignments and everything, and then um get through this course module. So anyway, the paper will be like application based. On this paper, questions will be on application based questions. Okay, those will not be like much theoretical ones. All the questions will be application based, scenario based, practical situations based. So this is kind of an very easy paper to get through it. Okay, then we'll move to the data visualization lecture. So when it comes to data visualization, today I'm going to talk about the value of visualization. Okay, today I'm going to talk about the value of visualization. Okay, now this is the value of visualization. What do you think? What do you think? What are the things you knew about these data visualizations, and what is a visualization? What are the things you have learned so far? You have known so far? Any idea? No idea. Okay, then let's move from here. So today we are going to talk about the value of the visualizations. When it comes to visualizations, what do you know? How much data bytes, how much data did we produce in? Okay, generally, how much data we are producing per week now? In 2010, now we are in 2020s. So, do you have any idea about that? How much data from the bytes? If you can give me an answer from the unit bytes, then how much is it? What do you think? Any idea? When it comes to data, actually it will be like exabytes and exponential growth. From 2010 to 2020s, okay, from 2010 to 2020s, this has been grown as an exponential curve. For example, exponential curve means the curve is looks like this. It's drastically getting increased. Okay, that's how now the data is there. So, for example, today onwards, I mean, today also, at this moment also, what will happen? We are generating lot of data, right? So that amount is actually getting an exponential curve. This is like that. This is an example view for that. Okay. So this is an actually a exponential curve. For example, earlier we had only 1.2 or something, but now, for these 2 to 3 years, what has happened? It has been increased. Okay, it has been increased 40 times, right? So that's kind of a very huge amount. So we are generating, all of us are generating data. So now what we have to do, since we are generating data, we should have a method to visualize all these data. That's where the data visualization come to the table, come to the topic. Okay. So here what will happen, but what is in all these data? Though we generated this much of data, all these data might not be useful. There may be useless data as well. But so what we have to think, but what is in all these data, all this data? So we have to analyze, or we have to visualize all these data, and we have to generate, or we have to create information from these data. To do that, we have to identify what are the useful data for this one, and so on. That's what we are doing in data analysis as well as the data visualization as well. Okay. So this is kind of an physical sensors. This is kind of another data visualization image of the physical sensors, what we have used so far in the world. These are kind of uh, very improved ones. These type of visualizations also coming under data visualization. It should not be either table, or it should not be either what we call the chart or something. This one also kind of a data visualization. This type of data we are using to visualize the physical sensors. Okay. Here see, have you seen these one? ECGs and the heart to so ECG machine also, there's a kind of a dashboard, right? Okay, there it will display the man's or the human's heart rate and everything, the wave and everything. See, health and medicine. For those industries also, we are using data visualizations. As we all know, that's not only the tables, that's not only the bar charts, that's not only the charts what we draw using Power BI. All these visualizations, all these items are coming under what? This data visualization. What else we have? So let's assume if we want to do a network diagram or something, then, or else what we just wanted to we just wanted to keep a record on human activities. This is kind of an example for that one. Network graphs. This is an example for network graphs. Okay. Is it clear up to this point? Is it clear up to this point? Okay, then let's move to what we call the data visualization. So the ability to take data, to be able to understand it, to process it, to extract value from it, to visualize it, to communicate it, that's going to be a hugely important skills in the next decades. not only the next decades, now also these tasks have been very, very important when it comes to data perspective. Because why? Now we really do have essentially free and ubiquitous data. So the complementary scarce factor is the ability to understand that data and extract the values from it. That's why we are generating a lot of data in each single second. So to get some value, to get some value, to make some informations, to get some informations, to produce some information, what we have to do to extract some values, we have to analyze these data, and this data is so important. These data are the most important factor nowadays. Okay, that's what here it has mentioned. See these words. Okay, that's the definition. Here I have put another example: high potential for data abuse. See, my Facebook was breached by Cambridge Analytica was yours. So these are kind of few examples to have high potential for data abuse. So you all know no, when it comes to Facebook accounts also, maybe sometimes nowadays the Facebook hacking feasibility and also the hacking possibility also very high. So many accounts have been got hacked, and those accounts have been removed from the Facebook. Okay, not only that, sometimes websites, the general websites, government websites may be attacked, they might be went through for a cyber attack. Okay, from those ones also, because of those things, what we have to do, we have to protect our data, and we have to use those data very well. That's why we learned data management part previously. Okay, this is kind of another example, amplified by big data and machine learning systems. Yes, someone has asked about the lecture recordings. As I explained you, there are three recordings, but the issue is already the Zoom account has been what we called expired. Because of that, we have to upgrade the license. So and then only I can upload those links. So it will take another 1 week or 1+ week to upgrade those ones. So those accounts are handling by the university IT support. So let's see. I'll upload once I get those recordings immediately. Okay, then that's about it. Now what will happen? We move from we move from data to information. We move from data to information to knowledge to wisdom, and separating one from the other, being able to distinguish among and between them, that is, knowing the limitations and the danger of exercising one without the others while respecting each category of intelligence, is generally what serious education is about. This is kind of another example or another definition. This is not an definition, actually this is kind of an explanation for what we are doing now. We move from data to information. Data means the raw data, information means the processed data. Data means actually the unprocessed one, just collected ones. So what we do normally, we move from data to information, then information to knowledge, knowledge to wisdom, and separating one from the other, being able to distinguish among and between them, that is knowing the limitations and the danger of exercising one without the others while respecting each category of the intelligence. Have you heard about the business intelligence? Business intelligence also coming under this topic is generally what serious education is about. So we are going to learn about how to do these visualizations. Now the topic comes. How might we use these visualizations to empower understanding of data and analysis process? What do you think? What do you think? How might we use visualization to empower understanding of data and analysis processes? Any idea? Any example? Any idea? How might we use visualizations to empower understanding of data and analysis process? Any applications? Have you used these data visualizations? Where you have been experienced these stuffs? Any idea? Okay, so let's discuss with the slides. What is visualization? Transform. So when it comes to what is visualization, I think we already learned about what is visualizations. Visualization means what? I have here mentioned three separate, what we call three separate uh, definitions. One is transformation of the symbolic into the geometric, okay? And another one is finding the artificial memory that best supports our natural means of perception. And the third definition is the use of computer generated interactive visual representations of data to amplify cognition. Okay, these are kind of three definitions or to use for visualizations. One is transformation of the symbolic into geometric. Another one is finding the artificial memory that best supports our natural means of perception to get through our aims and to get through our goals. Then how we gonna use these ones? And the use of computer generated interactive visual representations of data to amplify the cognitions. These are kind of three definitions to say what is a visualization. See, this is kind of a data visualization. For example, let's say we have divided the complete data set into four groups: set A, set B, set C, and set D. Set D. Okay. Then X and Y values are there. We can have the tables like this, four groups like this, and we can have the summary measures also for this. This is I think so some of you all statistics students may all have seen these stuffs. So this is kind of a data visualization, a very simple visualization what we can do by using the Power BI mini tab, those those softwares. Okay, so this is another one. So here the same data, okay, the same data we have represented as what? As a table, but here we have represented the same data as a scatter plot. Okay, set A, set B, set C, and set D. The same data has been visualized in two different ways. Okay, is it clear up to this point? Any questions up to this point? Any questions up to this point? So what we have learned so far on these slides. So first we started with the value of the visualizations. Then where we went. Then we talked about how much data we are generating nowadays. And we just talked about few things on what? Exponential curve as well. Not only that. Then we discussed few visualizations. Those visualizations were not as what we have done so far in Power BI. It's not like the tables, it's not like the bar charts, it's not like the pie charts. These visualizations kind of very specific visualizations. For example, this one, we have used it to physical sensors. This one, actually, these are the applications of these visualizations, application areas. When it comes to sensors, this is how we mark these physical sensors and we show how it works. What are the stages and the distance they are accurate. How we gonna mark those details. And for this one, we have the health and the medicine. For example, ECG machine. Not only that, there are a lot of health and medicine. I mean, there are a lot of situations we are using these visualizations on health and medicine area. This is an example for human activity records, kind of a network diagram. Then we move to discuss about the data visualizations. Why, since from this lecture we are talking about the value of data visualization, here we have given some tips or some facts to say that why these visualizations are much important. Why we have to understand all these data. Then what are the high potential for data abuse? Not only that, amplified by big data and ML systems. Then we move to how the data move to information move to knowledge move to wisdom, how it moves. We talked about how it moves. Then we just talked about the how might we use visualizations to empower understanding of data and analysis processes. Then we discussed about what is visualizations. Here I gave you two examples. I mean, using the same data, I have visualized this data set in two different ways. One is kind of a summary table, but here we have only the charts. Is it clear up to this point? That's what we have learned so far. So is it clear up to this point? Do you have any idea what we discussed so far? Okay. Is it clear up to this point? Okay. Okay. Then let's move to the next part. Here, this is kind of another visualization for Wikipedia history flow. This is another visualization about the Wikipedia history flow. That's about it. Okay. Now tell me why we create these visualizations. Now tell me why we create these visualizations. Why we create these visualizations. Any reasons to create these visualizations? Why we create these visualizations? There might be, yes, can understand easily. For example, actually to answer some questions or discover them. Not only that, to make some decisions, see data in context. Not only that, to expand the memory, support the graphical calculations, to find out patterns, present the argument, or tell a story, and to inspire someone or something. These are kind of few examples of few reasons why we create these visualizations. These are kind of few examples of few reasons why we create these visualizations. Now we'll move to the record informations. See, this is kind of an another visualization. So what we call the spygmograph. Okay. I don't think that you haven't seen these ones. So these ones are also coming under visualizations. Another visualization. See, another visualization. Another visualization. That's why I told you when it comes to visualization, all those visualizations are not like that. They are not like what we called, they are not like what we call the chart, not only a chart, table or pie chart or something. All these stuffs are some kind of data visualization. These ones also coming under data visualizations. Now here we have the line chart. This is kind of another visualization. Okay. Those are some type of visualizations. That's about it. Okay. Is it clear? Then we'll move to the support reasoning. What are the support reasonings? What are the support reasonings? What are the support reasonings there? See, data in context. Cholera outbreak. So in 1854, John Snow plotted the position of each cholera case on a map. This is kind of a example for data in a context. And here, see, you can see the mapped ones. Use map to hypothesize that pump on road state was the cause. How the people have affected or something like that. Cholera outbreak. That's how in 1854 they have mapped this cholera outbreak. Recently, we had the COVID one as well. So we drew kind of so many maps, right? Spatial maps to get an idea where those ones are highly, where um, the people has highly affected by COVID and less affected areas. Likewise, to get all these ones, we used maps for COVID as well. This is kind of an early days. What we have used so far is 1854, this kind of a map. To find patterns, we said that we need those ones to find patterns as well, which means in here they have given us an weather forecasting one. For example, this is an example for that one. Example for that one. New York Times 1981. This is kind of another visualization. Okay. To answer questions, to answer some questions we have. What about the brain power? Then, so we just wanted to calculate the brain power. So what we normally do, we just collect all this data with the contestant name, with the body weight and the brain weight. Okay, body weight and the brain weight, and then what we do, calculate the brain power. So to answer some questions, see, and also here this is kind of another visualization. We have find out, we just, if we wanted to find out the relationship in between body mass and the brain mass, see, according to this data we have drawn a chart, we have visualized. This is also kind of a visualization technique by using the tables, but here it's more easy to understand. Okay, see, then they have marked the brain power with the names, I think. Yes, with the names. They have calculated the brain power by using kind of an equation or something and then mapped. So here we have the names of the contestants, and then here this side we have the brain power. These are few examples and why these are few examples to why we create these informations. Why we create these informations. Convey informations, to create those informations, as well as we just wanted to convey those informations as well. When it comes to conveying, what are the facts we are using? Is it clear up to this point? Is it clear up to this point? Any idea? Is it clear up to this point? No comments? Okay. Let's move to the convey information part. So to affect through the eyes, what we fail to convey to the public through their word proof ears. So we are using these visualizations to convey the informations as well. Rather than hearing something, it's easy for us to visualize. By looking at those ones, if we can understand the stuffs very clearly rather than hearing those ones. Communicate, inform, and inspire. To all these stuffs, we are using these data visualization techniques and visualization types in different ways. Okay, here I have put few examples for those ones. Okay, all these are examples. The last part, the value of the visualizations. Then, actually, what we learned so far. What's the value of these visualization? To record these informations. Blueprints, photographs, seismographs. Not only that, the value of the visualization, it's to analyze data to support reasoning. For example, develop and assess hypothesis, and then we have to find out the patterns or discover errors in data. Not only that, we have to expand the memories as well. Then the value of the organizations generally comes in three ways: to record these informations and to analyze data to support reasoning, and then to convey all these informations. These are the three areas why the visualizations much valuable. Okay, when it comes to convey information, communicate, inform, inspire, collaborate, and revise, all these stuffs will be there. Then when it comes to visualization research, If we consider about visualization research, what would be the goal of the visualization research? It will be to understand how visualizations convey all those informations. For example, we can say, what do people perceive? මොනවද මිනිස්සු ග්‍රහණය කරගන්නේ? What do people comprehend? What are the things they gonna understand from these? How do visualizations inform mental models? By looking at a graph or by looking at a picture or by looking at any kind of an visualization, how we indicate that to our mental, I mean the brain, how we gonna inform it to mental models. So those are the research topics. If someone is interested, you can do those stuffs. Not only that, another goal is to develop principles and techniques for creating effective visualizations and supporting analysis. Leverage perception and augment cognitions as well to improve ties between visualizations and mental models. These are kind of two goals I have listed out of visualization research. One is to understand how visualizations convey these informations, and the other one is to develop the principles and techniques for creating effective visualizations and supporting analysis. Those are the two goals of visualization research. Okay, that's about this lecture. Any questions? Any questions up to this point? Any questions up to this point? Is it clear? Yes, I think this slide set I have uploaded as the lecture 3 for January 24th. Okay, and then from that, I uploaded the next slide set as the lecture 4, I think. See, lecture 2 slides are there. Okay, lecture 2 slides are there. Lecture 3 slides. So this one comes for lecture 3 slides, and then lecture 4 slides also there. Lecture 5, lecture 6, lecture 7, where are the lecture 7 and the lecture 8. And lecture 9 slides also I have uploaded. Okay, that's about the today's part. Any questions? Lecture 4 is the color for the lecture 4 is the, yes, colors for data visualizations. Yes. The first lecture is kind of an introduction part of visualizations, and then the second lecture, it's about the data management part, and then again a data visualization one, the colors of, for the visualizations, and then the fourth one would be that one. A third one is also from this one. I uploaded this lecture as the third one, and fourth one is the colors part, and then fifth one is again on a topic about the data management. Okay, so please start studying all these stuffs. If you have any questions, you can ask me. So you can do the quiz. Okay, you can do the quiz. So please complete it. Ask all your friends to complete those ones, because we are getting marks. We are getting marks from those ones as well to the final end semester. So Okay, so if you all are, if someone is doing a kind of an repeat exam, so what you all can do, you can send me an email for this pasangitperera@sjp.ac.lk requesting access for those two quizzes. So I'll add your AF numbers. I mean, on that email, you should mention your AF numbers, AR numbers, and everything. So I'll add all of your numbers to that one as well. Okay. Any other questions? Okay. Send me an mail then. Let's see. Let's see. I'll check whether I can again reopen the all quizzes for all the students. So let's see. Is that all? Okay. Then please study up to this point what I have uploaded so far. Don't wait until the recordings come. So I have given kind of a short note as well. What are the topics you have to cover up and everything. So please do study. If you have any questions, you can ask from me. If not, we can wrap up the session. Please do the quizzes as well. Yes, you can do the quiz now as well. Yes, you can do the quiz. You can try out all the quizzes. So anyway, we have restricted it to the number of attempts is restricted to one. Because of that, you won't be able to, if you have done a quiz, then you won't be able to do the quiz again and again. So that's why. So just complete the quiz 3 and quiz 4 will be open on 24th. Before start doing the quiz 3, please read the lecture note and then start the quiz 3. Don't send the emails and everything here. Please send me an email to my email. Okay? Okay, that's all for today. Complete all the workings, study hard, then see you on next week. I will be uploaded another two recordings because for the last 2 weeks, because of the strike and everything, we couldn't do the lectures. So I'll be uploading all the recordings for those ones as well. You can hear the recordings. Recordings. Okay. So that's about it. Pasangi Pereira at sjp.ac.lk. Okay. Thank you so much. Study well and see you on next week.